Today we're going to continue the planting from yesterday. We've got some hibiscus, eucalyptus, a couple of peaches, another hibiscus, wormwood. That one right there is wormwood. Real pretty hibiscus here. And I love this yellow one too. And then we have, these are peaches. No, pears. So that's a pear right there. One pear, huh, get it? All right. Let me show you what I've planted so far yesterday. All right, we got this one here. It's either blackberry, mulberry, or elderberry. One of those things, I can't remember. We have cayenne pepper right here. This is sad. It was a tangerine tree that was coming up doing pretty good. However, it froze this past winter. But look at here. But it's still coming up. All right, keep going. Later on, I'll come back and cut that dead piece off. Here are more cayenne pepper. That's a banana that died this winter. It's coming back up. Here we got some watermelon. I'm going to be placing it in this area here somewhere. I forget the name of these. They're not bananas, even though they look like bananas. But the reason my wife started growing these, they're decorative, but they're also good chop and drop to feed the rest. And as you can see, they're actually spreading out. It was just contained in the middle, but they're spreading underground. So I'm gonna have to keep these under control somehow. I use them for chopping and dropping. Here's a blueberry that I cut last fall, right before winter. And as you can see right there, it's already producing blueberries. Then here is something I'm trying out. This is passion fruit. It's a vine that just went crazy and took over my garden area over here, went everywhere. So I'm gonna be taking these out and planting them and selling them. Look at the bees, how busy they are. Let me see if I can zoom in. No, I can't find them. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of bees in there doing their business. Here we go. A lot of pollinating going on. So I got to clean up this whole garden area, get rid of all these passion fruit that are growing wild in here. We got a lot of other wild stuff popping up in there. Here's one right here on the fence. And this is the remnant from last year. Look at this. It weighed down the fence, and in some areas, it's even crushing it. Sagging down. So, all right, more to come. But for right now, oh, there goes Ruth. She's gonna open up the chicken coop, let the girls out. She wants to show off her little pond. What are those called? What are they called? Well, she's got koi in there somewhere. She wants to show off these flowers. Look how pretty. How big. Oh, so here we got a fig. We're going to be planting this one. This one. Let's see, there's some other stuff here. Hey, Ruth. What's this one here? Ruth, what's this one?
This is the laurel.
Oregano?
Laurel.
Oh, laurel leaves. So these are bay leaves, laurel leaves. And it looks like it's got something disease on it, so we're gonna try to treat it before I plant it. Not sure what it is. If you know, let me know. All right, let's find some other stuff we're gonna be planting. Another fig here. Celeste fig. So we got one fig here, a bunch of goji berry. This is this one here is Korean mint, and man, this is delicious. If you've never tried it, you got to try it. Tastes really good. Here's another one. Yes, this has a lot of weeds popping up in here. This one here is what is it called? It's a nitrogen fixer. It'll come to me here in a minute. But anyway, we'll be planting this, splitting it up and spreading it. Wow, I can't think of the name right now. Anyway, it'll come to me later. All right, the figs are coming up pretty good. I thought this was dead during the winter, but no, it came back. Let me take you to the garden I started last year. No, 2 years ago now. Oh, a little over a year ago. Last year, this was a branch that broke off and stuck it in the ground, and it came right back up. Look, it's about 4.5 feet. What is this? These are poke plants. You get pokeberry from it. You can make poke salad. There's another poke right here. Some people say the berries are poisonous. Not true. It's the seed of the berry that is poisonous. However, these are great to chop and drop. You cut them down. They're very soft. Look at that. It's very juicy inside. You cut them down, put it at the base of a plant you want to feed, and Works great. This is either yucca or malanga. I'm not sure. We'll find out when we dig it up. More goji berry right here. We should get some berries this year from it. This here used to be moringa, but the winter knocked it out. This is either garlic or onion. Not sure. I'll have to taste it. And this is my original, I think it's blackberry. It's taller than I am, so not saying much. I'm pretty short, but if you stand it up, it's probably about 9-10 feet. Here's one that the branch broke off, and I just stuck it in the ground. And here it is, it's coming right back up. There's another one right there, same thing, stuck it in the ground, and they're popping back up. That right there is either garlic or onion. Been planted there over a year. Not sure what it is though, but we'll have to do some digging. Get it. The cardboard I laid down to knock down the weeds. Let's see, we got more Korean ginger here. I'll be putting this in the ground, taking out of the pot. More Korean ginger. This is probably garlic. I think this is dogwood here. And more of that poke plant. These pop up all over the place. They're pretty invasive, and I like it because they're excellent for chop and drop. And it's right next to the goji berry I got on this side. On this area, I had a whole bunch of Everglades tomatoes, and you can see the remnants of the vines that spread out. Those suckers grow really quick, really fast. And I've got a bunch of seeds I'm going to plant here shortly and get them to come back again. They're very prolific producers. Another elderberry, I think. What else do we got? Besides all these weeds. I got a lot of cardboard I still need to put out to suppress a bunch of this weed. Forget what this one is. Another one that I just stuck in the ground, probably blackberry, elderberry, something like that. I think I'm going to use that mound right there and start watermelon back over here. Let it just spread around naturally. All right, I don't think I got anything that I've planted back there. Here's my mulch pile. Still got to chop some trees down. Let's go on this side. These are all weeds on the ground. I keep confusing this one. I think it's elderberry maybe? Comfrey, that's the name of the one on the other side I couldn't remember. So this is comfrey here. When I was chopping these two trees down, part of it, which is this remnant here, fell on top of the comfrey, I thought it was going to kill it off, but it's coming back, so that's a good thing. Let's see what else we got back here. Goji berry, and I had some malanga, and I don't see them back here anymore. So it looks like the winter took care of them, knocked them out. My weed suppressants. Yeah, the wind's not helping this. Tomorrow we're supposed to get some rain, so that'll be able to flatten this stuff out and weigh it down. All right. Now the pear that I showed you earlier, I'm going to go to the front of the house now. Close this up. I'm going to do my first attempt at grafting pears. So what can you graft pears into? Other pear trees, or better yet, if you're familiar with the Bradford pears, they do pretty good. However, when they get really big, they're susceptible to getting broken and blown over by high winds. So that's what I'm going to use to do the grafting. Here's another blueberry that I took out of my blueberry bush over there by the pool. And let's see, are there any berries on this one? Nope, I don't see any on this one yet. But it's coming up. Seems like it's doing pretty good over there. I planted it a couple days ago. Oh, we're talking about blueberries. Let's go take a look at the blueberries here. Got a clump of bushes here. And look how dense they are right there. All this is blueberry and weeds. But look, I don't know if you can see them. Look how many blueberries we got already. Look at this clump right here. That's my wife's peacock yelling over there. Look at these clusters of blueberries. Wow. I mean, if you look, oh wow, it's loaded. As you walk around everywhere, and look at this. Loaded with blueberries. And if you look at that corner right there, that's blueberries also. So it looks like this year we're gonna have quite a bit. Look at this. All right, that's my blueberry field right there. Not yet. So what I'm gonna do after they fruit later this year, I'm gonna do the hard thing and split all these up, trim them up and then split them up, and actually make a blueberry patch and with that one as well. All right, let's go to the front. So this big boy right here in the middle, right there, that's a Bradford pear. If you've ever tried to eat a Bradford pear, it's disgusting. Here they are from last year, dead. dead. I don't think even the birds will eat it. No, I think birds will eat it. You see this one's coming out here. That's a Bradford pear. Not edible. And if it is edible, it doesn't taste very good. So here's the plan. This right here, chop and drop. All these are getting cut down. So what I'm gonna do is, at an angle, chop this off. I'm gonna graft right onto here. Every branch I'm cutting off, even this huge one right here, cutting it off, and cutting it off. So this is going to be used to grow the different varieties that I showed earlier. And we're going to be doing a lot of grafting. So next year, when it comes back, the grafts, after I cut all this off here, I'll put several different grafts onto this piece here, this piece here, this piece here, this piece here. And next year, all this Bradford top stuff will be coming off, and it'll be the different varieties that I'm going to be grafting onto this tree. And this one, we know it's going to resist the winter because it's many years old, probably been here since the house was first put up here. I'm trying to decide what to do with this one and this one, since they don't produce anything except just put out leaves. I may just pull them out and put a couple of the other pear trees here in place of them. Then over here we had, it's dead now, but this was a one of those little oranges that are about the size of your thumb. Can't remember the name of them. This one may be coming up from the bottom. Right there is also a citrus tree. The rest of it is dead. This one was getting so big, and right now it doesn't look like it's coming back up. I'll give it a chance for another few weeks. If I don't see any growth, I'm pulling them, and then, oh, here we go. This one is actually coming up. So the dead stuff, I'll be taking it out. I'm leaving it there just as a marker for now. But I want to get oranges established here on the property. Oh. Got one more to show you. Here's a loquat that we bought. It was, when we bought it, it was probably sticking a foot off the ground. And now here it is, a little bit taller. Probably at 4 feet right here. Need to add some fertilizer to it, but it looks pretty healthy. Got a few dry leaves over here. Not sure why it's doing that, but several of them are doing the same thing. We'll have to treat it. All right. Well, I said that was the last one, but still got a few more. This big one here, starting to flower now. This is beautyberry, American beautyberry, and it's standing maybe 10-12 foot tall. Here in a few weeks, flowers are going to be, not flowers, leaves are going to be all over this. This one here is pomegranate. And guess what that is? Pomegranate? No, my very first pomegranate. So that's a good thing right there. I only see one so far. Whoop. All right. Let's go to the other side now. I don't know if you can see them from here, but those are two longhorn bulls. They're hollow, made of tin metal or something. Life size. You can see that one there is a boy. Let me zoom in. Look at the detail on this thing. The other one, he kind of got castrated. They rusted off and dropped. But we get a lot of comments about the bulls over here. All right, this one, can't remember what it is. I'm gonna have to look into that. Gardenia, I think. I think it might be gardenia. This one, sadly, doesn't look like it made it. It was some kind of citrus. Didn't make it. But we'll have to try another one. This one I just planted it a few days ago. Another blackberry, elderberry, I can't remember. I really do need to remember which is which. And this one, I don't know the name of it, but it makes some pretty flowers. I don't think it's edible, but that's it. All right, and we're out.